This is the Appaloosa. And to be honest, that card's pretty fun. I like the idea. Finally, this deck has a monster negate because I don't even know how I'm gonna like do anything with this deck. It's time that I bestow upon you a little bit of knowledge. The stages of playing Vylon. The first stage is coping, or the belief that you're in possession of something absolutely broken, disgusting, truly a game changer. Let's imagine all of my cope spells, I have 4 of them, they get destroyed, right? But then Vylon Element says I can spell summon 4 tuners if I want. I don't mind that. It's not bad. I love the non-once per turn on any of these though. These are just, oh, this looks good. I'd like to believe the next stage is realizing that your dream and hopes of what you wanted the deck to be are slowly being chipped away at you as more flaws present themselves. And then here's our in-archetype in-engine list, and welcome to the problem with this deck already that I see. It's old. There's nothing, I don't think there's anything in here that would require me to run all 3 of these cards, every 3 of every card. Like, I'm worried. These cards don't seem very strong, in my opinion. Huh, okay. I wonder what I do with this, right? Let's try Element. Okay. Let's then... What if we go... You are a tuner, that's a non-tuner. What if we go Cube? What if we normal summon Cube here? Oh no. Holy crap, wait, is this deck actually like... Wait... There's nothing I can do with this hand. This also doesn't. Oh my lord, wait. Wow, okay. It seems like I'm gonna need to do a different approach, because, dude, these hands do nothing. I have yet to open a hand that does actually anything. Oh my lord, wait, this deck may be an actual uphill battle for me. Okay, let's take it back to the drawing board. Okay, let's take it away, Joe Pro deck. We can't mess around here. I'd like to think this stage is where things take a turn for the worse. Once you've exhausted your own resources and you try to seek company, those that you can build a better knowledge of what you believe the deck can become, only to find out the believers are all gone, and the ones who remain are as desperate as you are. Vylon Metal... Oh, people are playing this deck. Well, oh no. 1 month ago, 6, 10, 11. Oh, we may get screwed here. Oh dear lord. Okay, well, let's try our hardest. El Bigo Coco. I like the name. So, he says, not quite sure what to do with Vylons yet, but I'm determined to find something. Here's a start / first idea of Vylon Metal Foe. Let me know if there's anything you can think can go down these lines. He's using the Metal Foe monsters to destroy the Vylon and Cope spells to add stuff. They're also good E-Tele, and they can also quick synchro. Not bad. I like your idea. Vylon, I don't know. It's insane. No one is able to play, like, how do you play this deck? A deck with so many cards in this archetype, yet its inability to actually end up on an actual board is insane. And I'm supposed to save the deck somehow? In archetype cards, you're lost. You're lost. You can't build a board in archetype. I'm actually losing my mind. You're running one of the greatest cards in the... Oh my god. Okay. Maybe I'm going off the deep end. I got this idea while making a bamboo sword deck and will never see the light of day. Feedback's always awesome. Am I just not getting it? Am I the only one who does not understand that playing an in-archetype version of this, you will never be able to do anything? I had 3 hands that did absolutely jack all. Jack all. And you're running cards that I removed for consistency's sake. Yo, bro, you're on the fentanyl. Vylon combo. There's no way that cannot, like, this deck uses Vylon Element, Vylon Equips, and KS to spam out Vylon Tuners. Yes, this is what I like to hear. And make Vylon a Mega in a Link 4 monster. Access Code Talker, Appaloosa, Mech Knight, Crusader, Abram on the very first turn. The only problem is the deck is very vulnerable to interruptions. So if you have an idea on how to fix it, then the combos Normal Summon, Gozuki, Samurai Skull, or Unizombie. Oh, you're playing with Hulk? You can summon Vylon Cube. Don't tell me there's Hulk in here. Magical Mallet. Dude, there's no saving this deck. This stage seems to be the most familiar with other audiences. Denial. The belief that what you're seeing just cannot be true. And that if you are alive and if it is possible, you're going to forge the path that you want, no matter the adversity in front of you. And boy, was there adversity. I would like to think that the next stage would have been the last stage if not for the video length, but surprisingly, I would like to put acceptance as this next stage, due to the fact that you've given it your best shot, or so you believed, but in the moment, it feels like as if you are very content with the way things were, that your effort was not to waste, and that you tried despite the outcome. I give up. This is too much for me. I've basically gotten rid of every Vylon because Vylons are awful. I wanted to do the continuous spell strat. I looked up YouTube videos and you know what I saw? I saw deck lists from 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Dual Logs had one 9 years ago. There was a video that was from a year ago, you know what that was? Master Duel. You know why? Halka Fibrax was legal. Oh, I saw one from 6 years ago. You know why? Halka Fibrax was legal. No one has played this deck since Halka Fibrax died. And everyone who tries to make the deck cannot make it work. Which is insane, because it's true. Because Vylon is like, I gave it a fair squeeze. If you saw the time lapse, I looked up every light monster, every card that interacts with a light monster, every card that interacts with a machine monster, every card that interacts with the tuner monster, every card that interacts with a level 3 monster, a level 4, a monster with 800 attack, every card that interacts with the light fairy, every card that interacts with a synchro monster, every card that interacts in a certain way with equip spells. I looked up every equip spell. I went through every equip spell about 5 times. Look, I tried. I really did try. This is the best I can do. I can't shave it down anymore because the deck doesn't work. The deck literally does not work otherwise. I think this is the best I can do. I don't even know I'm running K-Hest. It's not even that good. But don't worry, this is like the best I can do, I believe, because it's not hot. In very unique cases, the stages persist past what you would believe. The next one being regression. Now, the strength of the mind is quite truly an enigma and has yet to be fully discovered, but the indomitable human spirit sometimes overrides the mind's ability to use logical reasoning, in that you end up not believing that you did all you could, and that the only way you can truly be comfortable with the outcome is if it is the outcome you've forged. Despite all you've tried, you always believe there could be a little bit more you could do. amidst the endless cycle of coping and criticizing something that you honestly don't have to do, you reach the next stage, which I may deem as the hardest one to come back from, that may persist for as long as you want it to, called insanity. The belief that you could change something that may never change, that this immovable object can be moved, that your force is greater than the force that has been unchanged till this day. The Vylons suck. There's so many Vylons in this darn game and they do nothing. They do literally nothing. They do literally nothing. They do literally nothing. Everything about it sucks. Every single one of those cards do nothing. They literally do nothing. The boss monster I've summoned once. I've summoned exactly once, and that was on dumb chance. I've added every engine I freaking could, and it does nothing. If you want to be playing the continuous spell version of the deck, good luck. Flip a coin, buy a lottery ticket. There's no freaking way that you're pulling that off. Snatch Steal is a pretty fun card that I can add off a hidden armory. The Melodious engine does help in to go into Draco Sack and other plays. Power Tool, Bravery Dragon was more of a boss monster than any of my Vylons. The Vylons did absolutely nothing. The Vylon Cube is pretty good to add and equip spells from dead to hand, but that's not enough. Processor is pretty good. I'll probably drop it down to 2. Emergency Teleport for any of the cards isn't that bad. My Gammas didn't really pull up. The Lama didn't really pull up. There's not enough extra deck space. There's so much wrong with this deck. There's so many issues. Look, I'm done. If I were to rate this deck, it'd go very low on my list. The tier list would be at the bottom for spending almost 6 hours of my life for something that I'm not happy with one single bit. Like I said, insanity is a hard thing to move away from. Well, hello, I'm back. And I'm not quitting. No, you thought Vylon had me down. I decided to come back for round 2, so I'm gonna see if I can deck build one more time. Oh my lord, it has been 6 hours. I'm trying. I've tried for 6 whole hours to make this thing work. And I've gotten close. I've gotten so close. This is so bad. Oh my lord. This is actually one of the most like infuriating things I've ever came across. I've spent a total of 12 plus hours trying to make this deck work, trying to summon the boss monster. Worst part, when I summon this card, I won't have any equip spells, because it's just that difficult. I've never had such a hard time summoning a monster in my life. 2 tuners and a non-tuner Vylon monster. I've gotten close. If you look at the time lapse, you would see that I have gotten exceptionally close. And I don't know if I can do this anymore. Look, I may give it one more shot, but I'm actually about to just give up on this because it is just too much for me. I may just give up. Wait. Oh, wait, hold on. Dang it, I think I have something I can do here. Wait a second, With the pause, does it seem like Nos will find a break free from the insanity? From the cyclical cycle of pain and torture? Find out next time on TEA. No, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, interesting. I want to see how this turns out, and you can check it out next video on TEA Vylon. So if you like what you see, thank you. Ciao.